Do you know how many people we're talking about on average? Do we have an annual figure? I feel like we were given one at that point. There's somebody perhaps who came from Washington that had those numbers, and
I think the number they gave, that there were 69,000 spouses, of which a little over 35,000 were in the workforce.
so about 35,000 spouses who would be eligible if their spouse were transferred.
And the number that they gave of who would be impacted, it was 485 who would currently be classified as trailing spouses.
That would be an annualized figure then?
I don't know that it's annualized.
I thank you.
Okay, any other questions?
Delegate,
you go?
I'm sorry.
Just a question. Yesterday, I think the Press Secretary Hagel announced significant proposed cuts to the Army, Navy, the military. How would this, or does that how would that impact? I don't know. That just came out yesterday. Would that increase the number? I would assume it would increase the number if we lost a carrier. I hope we don't. But I don't know if anybody.
I don't know the answer to that. And Madam Chair, I spoke with Nicole about the sunset, and I have no opposition to that.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
If she has no objection to sunset, then I would move that amendment.
That for 5 years, Mr. Chairman?
Frank, would you, Frank, state
Madam Chair, I've prepared an amendment that would be on page 3 after line 170. It would be a fourth enactment clause that would read that the provisions of the first enactment of this act shall expire on December 31, 2020. And Ms. Riley also mentioned that she wanted the information to be reported by the VEC on the impact of this. And I've taken the liberty of preparing a fifth enactment clause that the Virginia Employment Commission shall provide in its reports to the Commission on Unemployment Compensation information detailing the number of claims that are paid as a result of the first enactment of this act, the effect of the payment of such claims on the solvency level and balance of the Unemployment Trust Fund, and the effect of such claims on pool taxes paid by employers in the Commonwealth.
Delegate Habib, were you offering that amendment?
You know, I actually didn't know about the second amendment,
okay.
So I'm going to withdraw mine because I wasn't familiar enough with it, but I can subject somebody else.
Delegate, you go.
There's a fourth and fifth, and the center has no objection.
I have no objection.
It's 5 years, and it requires. I would offer that.
Madam Chairman? Madam Chairman?
Yes.
Now, are we talking about, sorry, I don't call you Madam Doctor. So are we talking about, now we talking about two, we talking about one? Is he withdrawing his amendment?
Yeah, he withdrew his amendment.
We talking about one?
It's a 5-year sunset with a report. And you have no issue.
I have no problem.
All right, thank you.
I'd move the adoption of it.
And do have a second? I have a motion and a second on that amendment. Any more discussion? All those in favor of that amendment say aye. Opposed? All right. Anybody else wish delegate member? Sorry.
Mr. Speaker, maybe a question for the chair lady, but perhaps Mr. Chairman, or maybe for Mr. Munyon. Madam Chairman, if I breezed over the bill, so apologize if I don't know it inside out. If, let's say, a veteran or a military guy stationed in Norfolk is given orders to go to Afghanistan for a year, and so his wife decides that she wants to move back to her parents' town, does she has to move with the spouse, correct?
She has to move with the spouse. What I understand.
Is that language very clear that she has to move with the spouse to where he's going? Okay, I did not see that, so I just want to make sure that was the case. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Delegate Farrell.
Mr. Chairman, I just want to clarify. So let's just say they get stationed in England. It's just tough. There's nothing we can do if they get stationed internationally.
if they get stationed internationally, they're still gonna have the domicile of where they, I guess it'd be still domiciled in Virginia if they go overseas. Is that, am I wrong on that?
I just, because, you know, there are plenty of bases overseas where families are as well. Does anyone know the answer to that question?
I don't know the answer to that.
You don't know?
Unemployment, folks, do you know the answer to that?
It was our understanding that it would be within the United States. It would not be for international deployment.
It's a requirement there that's for the state to which they're going.
Right, right. And England doesn't have a,
Probably not.
And it, Mr. Chairman, where is that in the bill?
On page,
Page 2, line 83. Which number?
page 2, line 83.
In a state, okay, I got it.
Delegate Hugo.
Mr. Chairman,